TMJ from both sides right now. That should be fun in your video.
There you go. Now when I ride him bitless, I don't get any of that. Of course I don't get him as open in the throat latch, but I don't get tongue.
So I'm just squeezing in on his cheeks, like his masseter muscles just alternating. And back to his TMJ. One more time on your cheeks, bud.
Yeah, I can hear my generator at my house running. I wonder what happened.
Somebody ran into a transformer or something.
I hope it's that kid that's been drag racing up and down the road at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh dear.
No, he's asleep.
Right. Yeah, he's asleep right now, yeah.
Actually, Dawn told me that the people that live across the street reported him to the state police. They were getting so tired of hearing it.
Young kid that just started driving or something?
I don't think he's that young. I think he's
Oh.
just stupid. I don't know. He used to have a real loud truck, but he did it. Now he just got this hot rod car that he's doing it.
He's bored. He doesn't have anything else to do.
Yeah, the whole COVID's got him locked down.
He's probably ADD.
Yeah. Is he fully Andalusian, Marie?
Mm-hmm.
Is he from here or was he imported?
He was born in Florida. There
Okay.
was a lady down there. She used to be in Tennessee, and the name of her farm was Music City Andalusians
Okay.
because she was in Tennessee, but she relocated to Ocala.
Gotcha.
That's who brought him. Karen Jenkins.
That was quite a book.
The thing that he's getting the most agitated about is the TMJ adjustments.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dr. Rucker told me that his TMJ was sore on both sides,
Okay.
and he
That was in
actually-
April?
He injected him. Yeah, this April and the previous April.
The way his nuchal ligament or the this ligament, the way it flips back and forth over C2.
Mm-hmm.
I usually see it, I've seen it more commonly like in saddlebreds in their early years, like 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, have adjusted them, and it seems like they kind of, you know, outgrew it.
Yeah.
So it's a little concerning to me to see it at 7 years old, still flipping back and forth so easily in him. But when he's doing all these gyrations in his head, and this is just C1, I'm just putting a little pressure on this left side. Just over his wings. A little bit of crepitus there.
What does that mean?
Like it feels like bubble wrap under your fingers popping.
Hmm.
No abnormalities with his teeth, kind of a routine
Yep.
dental.
Yep. And I'm like, that's like, every time it comes, I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah. Will you look again?
And I did bring him to TAC. Was that last summer?
Seems like so long ago, but
I know.
Yeah, this probably was.
Last year seems like 500 years ago. I think it was last year. And they x-rayed his head, and I wanted them to look for maybe a tooth that had not erupted that we couldn't see. And the other thing was to make sure that he hadn't broken his hyaloid bone. And they couldn't find anything asymmetrical with him, or teeth not erupted, or hyaloid bone, any abnormalities with that. But on x-rays they said he looked completely normal.
Okay.
No. Not in the way. No.
What's
Look
that?
at-
No, you could have just said move.
I could have, but you weren't in that much of the way.
Do one more time. Lots of noises, huh? He definitely evades. Like the minute I asked him to just take something under tension, he overflexes. I'd like for him to like leave that head position right there. And once he lowers his head to a certain point, he like ducks out.
Yeah.
I think, huh? Let me try TMJ one more time. Most of the time I have been able to adjust TMJs, and I've probably injected, you know, in 10 years I've injected 3,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because it seems like with good dental care and good adjusting, we can keep them happy.
Yeah, I'd rather not inject him.
I'm sure. I don't think it's his necessarily, and I don't know if it started out as being his primary problem, but now it's like TMJ, hyoid, C1, C2.
Yeah, it's all connected now, sure.
What I do with pulling his tongue out to the side is I try to just get them to basically stretch the base of their tongue, and that there are some adjustments that you can do like in the roof of the mouth, but this one seems to have the most longevity to it for me. So was tense on this left side underneath the hyoid apparatus, so I just pull the tongue out opposite.
Okay.
So we're pulling it out to the right, and this is something you can sure do,
I've done
you know,
that
periodically. And I try to just slow down, wait for some of the agitation to slow down.
I'll just do it to the right, is that correct?
You know, it would not hurt to do it both directions,
But
because
more to the right,
but
'cause
more
he's
to the
stiff?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, he is more painful and tight on the left. Everything okay?
Yep. Other than him eating at McDonald's.
Nope. April has a sick family member at home.
Sorry to hear that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I don't know. They brought her home and put her on hospice yesterday, but it was almost like she kind of starting to turn around. So I don't know how that's gonna work. If she's still going in 6 months.
I'm gonna try to stand on my stool right in front of him. Good boy. Seems like it's flipping just a little less. Alright, I'm gonna stand right in front of you.
I think he's gonna be a repeat customer.
Aww.
Just keep him from shoving his nose out into me and knocking me backwards. Okay, gotcha.
This direction so I can see what she's doing.
Yeah, don't get the wide side, Camille.
I'm just trying to get a field of view. How about I just get your hands?
You can get the whole head.
Pushing on your brain, ain't she?
Mm-hmm. Alright, you gotta be a little more still.
AEP says 6 p.m. for power restoration.
Oh my lord. This is between the base of the skull, the occiput, and the wing of the atlas. Do one more. Yeah, that's kind of great. There. Find that happy distance.
It's hard to do with a moving head.
Yeah. I like this Alright, now we're symmetrical. I'm gonna lay your head on me like you do your mom. There you go. I should have let you feel that before I adjusted it because he's nice and soft right there now.
Okay.
But sometimes when I press up in this area, you know, the horses will throw their head up. You kind of like hoof testers, you just repeat it to see if the effect goes away. So it is a lot softer there now that we did the tongue out the side of the mouth and then some of those kind of upper cervicals. So I think the legal ligament's like flipping a little less than when we started, so maybe that'd be a good thing. There's a bursa that sits underneath that thing too, and I've had several horses that I've sent to Dr. Trossel to say, you know, do we inject that bursa? Is it inflamed? And that's why the horse is like having all these awkward movements, you know, and discomfort up in that area. To no avail. Like it just seems like it's not the right answer. I have some horses, we do some shockwave and do mesotherapy or do acupuncture in those areas to try to control their pain a little bit. Yeah, his kind of, for me, TMJ, hyoid, both upper cervicals. I did do just a little bit of cranial sutures right through here with him. It's really just like a finger technique, and you just kind of feel whether those bones are like overriding each other. So that all that technique I do is just kind of just stretch those bones back. So I just did 2 sites right over his frontal bones. Let me kind of check his back and stuff too. Oh look, 6 p.m.
AAP live.
And just check out those thoracics like what we did on Joey. Good boy. The lower neck feels good to me. Good muscle tone, normal flexion around to it. I wish there was a magic bullet that I could say, oh, we just need to stick a needle right here and he'll be all better.
I know, this never an easy. But we'll see if we can get you to come back a few times and you can give me some stuff to work on with him.
Okay.
You know, maybe a few sessions if it gets better. And if you're okay with it, I might even have Kim call you.
Your trainer?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Let's see, you know, so you guys are on the same page. I mean, I worry, and I do trust her, but I know that you can get into trouble manipulating too much, you know.
Right. Oh yeah.
So, but when I see her ride him, she does seem to make progress on like not sticking his tongue out as much. By the way, she's just trying to keep his throat latch open. I just don't seem to
It's
be
kind
able
of hard
to do
with
that.
these guys.
I think Andalusians with their poles and necks.
Yeah, his tendency is to definitely to want to tuck.
Yeah. Does she ride him in a bit?
She does.
He's already starting to get his winter coat, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He looks like a Shetland pony.
Aww.
Right now, buddy. No back pain.
Get you to lift your belly.
Do you do some neck stretches with him, Marie?
I do flexions. I usually do the lateral flexions, and then what you saw with the head on the neck, and I'll walk both directions, and then I'll do an active shoulder stretch where I'll like really pull his leg up and out, and then I'll do a passive one like Masterson and just let it drop so that the scapula will go down. He loves that one on the left. He'll do it himself, as a matter of fact, without
Okay.
grooming him.
All of those Spanish stitches with him? Do you wanna treat our carrot with him?
No, I just do, look at my coffee, don't get